up, everyone? So I realized today's the 8-year anniversary of Candlestick's last game, which I was lucky enough to be at. So I just thought I would share a little bit about that day. So first off, I didn't have tickets to the game, real tickets at least. This lady that I'm not even gonna say anything. Someone I knew scanned the tickets someone who scanned the tickets at the front gate at Candlestick at Niners game. So my friend who also knew this person was going to the game. So they had bought tickets, and what he was telling me was that they were going to just print out the same ticket. It was like a StubHub ticket, and that this person was gonna, pretend to scan them off for us, basically. So we only had one ticket. It was like 8 of us. I think 8 of us. I think we had 4 seats, and we sat 2. We didn't never sat the whole game. We stood 2 people per seat. Yeah, so I paid $60. That was like the little buy-in. Paid $60, whatever. So I paid $60. Well, I'm trying to think then. So we didn't have one ticket. I don't know how that worked because we did have 4 seats. So I guess we had 4 seats. I don't know. Either way, I didn't have an actual ticket. I had a printed copy of someone else's ticket and just, I paid $60 for it, which the last game ever at Candlestick. And it was a big game against the Falcons, who at the time, if I'm not mistaken, we were battling for a higher seed in the playoffs. We were going to the playoffs. I'm pretty sure it was guaranteed we were going to the playoffs, but we were fighting for a higher seed. So that game was important. And yeah, so I mean, $60 to go to the last game of Candlestick and an important game to end out the season. You can't really beat that. So, we tailgated. We, had fun in the parking lot. And then we went up. We all made sure to go through that person's line that we knew had the scanner. We all went through, scanned, I guess, the real ones and pretend scanned, whatever, So we were able to get it. So we went in the game. Last game ever at Candlestick. Candlestick's a legendary stadium. It was home of the Giants until 1999. San Francisco Giants. That is, obviously, home of the 49ers through all the, think about all the history there. There was all 3 of the catches, the Montana, Dwight Clark, Steve Young, the T.O., Alex Smith, to Vernon Davis, all happened there, amongst a bunch of other legendary stuff, Jerry Rice, Willie Mays, the list, Joe Montana, Willie McCovey, Orlando Cepeda, Barry Bonds. The list can go on of people who had that as their home stadium with football and baseball. Also, the Beatles played their last, paid concert there as well. So more history in that stadium. But either way, so yeah, $60. I can't really complain about that. We got in. We had 4 seats, 8 people. So we all stood basically just right in front of each other. But we didn't care. We weren't really planning to sit down that game. So we stood up the whole time. Crazy game. Famous, what do you call it? The pick at the stick, Navarro Bowman. I can't lie. I don't remember a lot about the actual game in between, but I do remember that. I remember that was the loudest. I've been to many games in my life, baseball, basketball, football, hockey, mostly baseball, but I've been to a lot of games, sports games. That was the loudest I've ever, playoff games too, I've been to. So that was the loudest I've ever felt the stadium. When Bowman picked that, when the ball was up in the air, he picked it and he ran back and dove in the end zone, the place erupted. Because that basically was a minute left, and that sealed our win because Atlanta was there, within 15 yards of the end zone, where if they would have, I just spontaneously did this video, but I know if they would have scored there, a touchdown, they would have took the lead. It was something like that where that was huge. So getting that pick and coming back sealed the game for us and sealed Candlestick for us. So that was crazy. The stadium never felt a stadium like that. As loud, it was crazy. So that obviously sealed the stadium. We're happy. Everyone's happy, but it's sad at the same time because, that was really the last play at Candlestick that mattered because everything after that was just, Atlanta trying to, because they were down 2 scores by that point, so they would have had to, it was less than a minute. So basically, it wasn't going to happen. So that was really the last play that mattered at Candlestick because that playoffs they didn't play at Candlestick. So, yeah, and that was crazy. Then after the game, I remember we stayed in our seats because randomly Boyz II Men performed. They had Niner stuff on, so that was cool. They had performed. I remember they performed "End of the Road." So anyone who knows that song, you know that song. Most people should know that song. Obviously, "End of the Road" to Candlestick, and Yeah, I remember for a while after that game, hearing that song, I ain't gonna lie, it almost made me want to cry because it was like, damn, it just brought me back to this ending out that stadium. So now I can listen to the song fine, but yeah, so yeah, Boyz II Men played. I don't remember at halftime. I mean, I'm assuming someone played music during halftime, performed. I can't remember who, but I know Boyz II Men played after, and then finally we had to go out, and we just stayed in the parking lot. We didn't leave. People really stayed until like the cops and security finally came around and were kicking us out and saying, "You got to go now," because people just didn't want to go, you know. So, you know, we stayed out there, basically just kept partying until we literally got kicked out, as well as a lot of the Niner faithful who were out there. But yeah, and that was really that. But that was a crazy game, you know, not the craziest story or anything, but just my memories, you know, since it's the anniversary, I felt like might as well share that, you know. So yeah. Anyway, matter of fact, wait 1 second, let me grab the they gave us a pennant for that last game, farewell season, 2013. December 23rd, 2013, Falcons at Niners. So that was the pennant they gave us. Super dope pennant. Happy I got it. That's really it. Just wanted to share kind of my story of the last game at Candlestick that I was fortunate enough to be at. So that's really it for that one. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If not, it's all good. Subscribe if you're not already, if you like the content. And if you are subscribed, thank you for watching. Everyone have a good day. And go Niners.